Ever wonder what firefighters used before roaring diesel engines and flashing LED lights? 100 years ago, they relied on brass, steam, and a whole lot of grit. The 1920s was the decade that changed firefighting forever, replacing horse-drawn wagons with powerful motorized machines. These are the 10 legendary trucks that led the revolution. Stick around, because you won't believe how far we've come. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the 1920 American LaFrance Type 75. Imagine this. 4 decades. Fire departments depended on the speed of horses. Then, the Type 75 rolled onto the scene. It was one of the first truly successful, fully motorized pumpers to be widely adopted. Its massive 6-cylinder engine didn't just pump water. It symbolized the end of the horse-drawn era. Fire departments from New York to San Francisco retired their beloved teams and embraced this new mechanical powerhouse. The Type 75 wasn't just a truck. It was a statement that the future of firefighting had arrived, and it was powered by gasoline. Sliding into our number 9 spot is the 1921 Seagrave Suburbanite. While American LaFrance was building giants, Seagrave focused on agility and efficiency. The Suburbanite was a compact, nimble engine designed for growing cities and suburban towns. What made it so special? Standardization. Seagrave was among the first to introduce standardized pump sizes and intuitive side-mounted controls. This meant firefighters could train on one Seagrave and feel right at home on another, a crucial innovation for growing departments. The Suburbanite proved that a fire truck did untapped, to be the biggest on the block, to be the most effective. At number 8, we have a piece of pure mechanical art, the 1922 Ahrens-Fox NS-2 You can spot an Ahrens-Fox from a mile away, thanks to one iconic feature, that giant, gleaming silver sphere sitting right above the front-mounted piston pump. This sphere was an air chamber, designed to smooth out the water pressure and prevent pulsating hoses. It was an engineering marvel and a work of art. The NS-2 was known for its incredible power and reliability, earning it the nickname the aristocrat of fire engines. Owning one was a mark of prestige for any fire department, a symbol of their commitment to having the absolute best. Crossing the Atlantic for our number 7 spot, we find the 1923 Denison Type from the United Kingdom. While American manufacturers were pushing the boundaries of power and size, Dennis focused on something just as important: mass-produced reliability. The Untype was a rugged, no-nonsense machine that became a familiar sight on the streets of London. Used extensively by the London Fire Brigade, it was praised for its dependability and ease of maintenance. The Denison Type showed that a successful fire apparatus wasn't just about bells and whistles. It was about being ready to answer the call every single time. It set a new standard for British and European fire engine design. Rumbling into the number 6 position is the legendary 1924 Mack AC chain drive pump. When you hear chain drive, you might think of a bicycle, but on the Mack AC, it was a symbol of raw, brute force. In an era before modern heavy-duty axles could handle the immense torque of these early engines. The chain drive system delivered incredible power and traction directly to the rear wheels. These trucks were tough as nails, earning the nickname Bulldog for their stubborn refusal to quit. The distinctive, sloping hood and rugged chassis made the Mack AC an icon of 1920s industrial strength, capable of hauling water and equipment over the roof of city streets. At number 5, we celebrate true craftsmanship with the 1925 Persh hose truck built in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Peter Persh & Sons was renowned for creating custom-built fire apparatus that were as beautiful as they were functional. These trucks weren't just assembled, they were crafted. Each one was a masterpiece, often featuring intricate, hand-painted gold leaf detailing, polished brass gauges, and rich wooden components. A Persh truck wasn't a generic vehicle. It was a source of immense pride for the community it served. They were beloved for their attention to detail and durability, proving that a fire truck could be both a life-saving tool and a rolling work of art. Speeding into our number 4 spot is the nice White Motor Company pumper. What was its game-changing innovation? Tires. While most fire engines of the era still lumbered along on solid rubber tires, White began to feature pneumatic, oil-filled tires. This was a massive leap forward. Pneumatic tires offered a smoother ride, better traction, and, most importantly, allowed for much faster response times. The ability to safely travel at higher speeds meant firefighters could get to the scene quicker, which could be the difference between a small fire and a city block. White's adoption of this technology helped set a new standard for speed and safety in the industry. Reaching new heights at number 3 is the 1927 Ahrens-Fox NS-2 Aerial. We've already met the Ahrens-Fox pumper, but this machine combined that legendary pumping power with incredible reach. The NS-2 Aerial was capable of raising a heavy-duty wooden ladder 85 feet into the air. In an age of rapidly growing cities with taller buildings, this was a critical capability. It allowed firefighters to rescue people from upper floors and attack fires from above. The combination of a powerful pump and a high-reaching aerial ladder on a single chassis made the NS-2 a formidable all-in-one firefighting weapon and a precursor to the modern ladder trucks we see today. Our number 2 spot takes us to Germany for a groundbreaking invention, the 1928 Majerus fire ladder, while other companies were building manually raised ladders. Majerus introduced the world's first turntable ladder that was fully mechanical, using a system of gears and cranks powered by the truck's engine. A single firefighter could extend, rotate, and elevate this massive ladder with precision. This breakthrough in engineering is so fundamental that its core principles are still used in the design of modern aerial apparatus all over the world. The Majerus ladder wasn't just an improvement, it was a revolution in high-rise firefighting and rescue operations. And finally, the number 1 most legendary fire truck of the 1920s is the 1929 American LaFrance Model 91. This truck represents the culmination of a decade of rapid innovation. Why is it number 1? Because it brought together all the features that would define the modern fire truck. It had a fully enclosed cab protecting firefighters from the elements for the first time. It featured an electric starter eliminating the dangerous and difficult hand crank. It also had integrated electric lighting, a powerful siren, and a more streamlined, professional appearance. The Model 91 wasn't just a machine. It was the dawn of a new era, bridging the gap between the Bracera pioneers and the fire engines of the future. From the first gas engines to fully enclosed cabs. The 1920s was the decade that built the foundation of modern firefighting. A century later, these incredible machines remain the backbone of firefighting history. They stand as a powerful testament to the grit, ingenuity, and relentless spirit of innovation that has always defined the fire service. These trucks proved that progress, born from necessity, never goes out of style. Thanks so much for taking this journey back in time with us. If you enjoyed this, look at these historic fire trucks. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing vehicle histories. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite. See you in the next video!